Welcome to the Temple of She podcast, a virtual overflow of our ceremonial spaces. This is a sacred and slightly wild space where we gather to nourish and share all things sisterhood, womanhood, and beyond, guided by magic, curiosity, and laughter. Our personal medicine, the healing power of the voice, deep listening, and truth spoken from the heart. Your hosts, Grace Lightlooper and Beth Cycle Witch, are here to hold the waters, stir the cauldron, and keep this ceremony moving through sound and story. So take a breath, soften into the flow, and welcome to our temple.
Are you ready?
Are we ready? I feel like we say that a lot at the start of the podcast. I'll listen back. I'm going to make a little montage of all that. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
All through the year. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Make a little song.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you guys ready?
Listeners?
'Cause, yeah, that is a good question.
Yeah.
Because we're setting ourselves up for an entire year's worth of epicness in this podcast, I think.
We are, because, well, actually, so, right. We spoke about the big shed.
The last big
shed. And that is working within the, what's the name of the year? So there's a specific name for how our year is laid out. Mm-hmm. There are a few other models. One which makes more sense for sunlight and the days of the year. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway,
okay.
We're looking at Chinese New Year's,
mm-hmm.
Which is actually interesting because that actually changes in February.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, we haven't spoke about that yet, but I saw that written somewhere the other day that it's in February.
Yes.
So is it February 16th? Why does that ring a bell?
I've got it on my phone here. Starting February 17th.
Oh, I was so close.
So 16th would be the
February
last day.
17th. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I was like, that's the day of out. No, it's not.
Nope.
It's a whole month earlier. Okay.
But I feel this energy coming. I've felt the end of, or the beginning of the end of the year of the snake, of shedding, of letting go, of feeling it all and just being in it and seeing the patterns and all these things. And we're moving into the year of the fire horse.
Oh, God, it's so epic. So epic.
So in February, we will shift into that. I actually I like this a lot because I don't feel like, we go from December into January and suddenly on January 1st, everyone's expected to be the most fabulous selves. We are still in really the beginning of winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
For most of this part of the world. That is not the time where we should be pushing ourselves to make massive changes in our lives. No. We should be wintering. We shouldn't be hibernating, but we should be wintering.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense for me that February is the time when the year changes. I like that quite a lot.
I feel like the general consensus is that most people hate January, and I think that's got such a large bit to do with it that we're kind of forced into this. Right, reinvent yourself, go, boom! While we're in the depths of our winter, and it's like, whoa,
never mind the fact
jarring.
that January is just it's got 50 billion days in it.
I never thought of that.
Yeah,
it was a long month.
When you have to live in normal Western society as well, it's crap because you get paid really early in December. If you're in a job where you get paid, which means you have to wait even longer to be paid in January. Right. It's a tough month. It's cold. It's the first truly cold month of our year.
Okay.
So it's a bloody tough month. Why the bloody hell are we all trying to hit the gym and improve ourselves in January?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
So anyway, from February, I have my handy thing here. I'm looking it up. It says, so it's the energy of the horse and the passionate fire element known for intense drive, freedom, and dynamism.
Dynamism?
Yes, that's the word. That's unusual for me to not be able to get a word out like that.
That's unusual for me to get a word out like that, so I don't know what just happened there.
Flipped? So it says it combines the horse's independence and speed with fire's intensity, bringing enthusiasm and drive. A year of rapid changes, breaking old habits and forging new paths, and can lead to exceptional careers, but also intense personal struggles due to passion and ego.
Right.
So, for me, I have felt this. I have felt this snake to horse energy coming.
Yeah.
My life over the last few months has really changed.
Mm-hmm.
I felt in that really deep shedding energy, and you know when you can feel something on the periphery of your life.
Oh yeah.
And it's coming at you. All you got to do is keep coming at it as well. And I really feel that this year.
Mm-hmm.
I have no worries for the year ahead. Anything major.
Yeah.
It's like
I feel that actually.
I can see that it's going to be productive. It's going to be exciting. That I'm going to be doing things I feel passionate about, and I'm just really stoked for that, really, more than anything else.
Yeah, that bloody time. It relates to that thriving after surviving, doesn't it?
Thriving after surviving.
I've just looked up there, and I don't. Oh, it is in eye shot of the camera. That snake, like, yeah, there's a big painting snake behind you.
She was painted earlier this year.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that links to that thriving after surviving that we spoke about in the last podcast, doesn't it? Especially like as a woman, just like really stepping into that energy and actually like discovering what it even is. Mm-hmm. Because I think for so many of us, it's like we've not even had the opportunity or the space to even feel it or discover it. And like you, I feel like that it's made me realize like I don't have any kind of really like concerns about the year, or like everything seems like it's already lined up. Like we've obviously got some spaces that we're both created together and separately that they're already there. They're already created. But like it's just we're just catching up to it.
Yes.
And that feels really new, that feeling.
Yeah.
Of like there's no feeling of like what's the word? Uncertainty. There's a distinct absence of uncertainty. It feels very much like thrivey and predictable and like I know what I want and I'm freaking going for it.
Oh yeah. It feels almost what's the word? Inevitable.
Inevitable.
I love that. I love that kind of like you have no choice but
to thrive
and enjoy every second of it.
You have. Oh, I'd like that to be the title of this podcast. You have no choice but to thrive. I'm going to try and remember that.
Oh, I like that. We'll write it down in a second. So yeah, that energy shift is already starting to be really, really, really big. And I'm very keen to hear from our listeners as well. I'd love for any of you to share how you are feeling about this coming year.
Yes. And
whether you've noticed that difference in energy from the previous year to where you're looking ahead into the next.
Yeah. Yeah, and like what plans do you have as well for like, I'm going to ask you that as well in a minute. Like, yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Like, what do you have like a specific vision that you're working towards, or a specific calling that is like finally like coming into physical manifestation? Because that sort of stuff really fascinates me. I've always loved, I remember growing up as a kid, I was always fascinated by stories of people who had like left their corporate job to like follow their passion and then thrive within that. That something about that always used to just like, I used to obsess over like thinking about people that would do that and like take that leap and like blindly follow their passion, and that was their sole compass.
And then you did it.
And now I'm doing it. Didn't leave a corporate job, but I did leave a very boring job. So I would like to know from you, Bev,
I felt like I physically, like, which was a direct response of my body language and your body language. They're like, oh God, she sent something towards me. The spotlight. I would like to know, do you have like a specific, it's not a goal, I don't really like that word, but like a vision, an intention, or like a particular passion that you're really like moving towards?
Oh gosh, so many.
Yeah, like put an S on the end of all of those. Visions, passions.
Yes, yeah. There's so many. When I think back to about a month or so ago, I resigned myself to being like, right, I'm going to have to go and get myself a normal, boring job, and it's going to have to be what I do for a while. And in the very classic way that I do, I was like, time to put my art away for a while. Okay, art, let's put you back in the box. You can come out and play sometimes. And then immediately got 3 commissions.
Classic.
And then found myself at the job centre, which is a place with very weird energy.
It is, isn't it? It's so contradictory in there. It's so
Nikki
weird.
came out and she was like, I need to do something because I feel icky now.
Yeah, I'm dirty.
And I found myself in the job centre chatting to the lady who was doing my checks, who really, I need to be showing to her I'm willing to do what I can, and, please give me a little bit of money to help, and stuff. And I was like, she was like, oh, it's flagging self-employment. And I was like, well, I have, but I've kind of committed to shutting it down so that I can go get a normal job, so that I can get some help and things like that. And she was like, oh, I'll just send you across to our self-employment team. And I was like, can you do that? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, so I don't have to go get a normal job where I'm doing things I don't want to do, getting massively overstimulated and burning myself out to make money for someone else. And she was like, nope. I was like, and the relief I felt.
Oh my gosh.
That there might be a possibility that I don't have to put myself in that situation. And in that moment was absolute confirmation that this year I will do anything I can to only work on things that bring me joy.
Yeah. Flipping heck, like what a moment that is, like that realization of like, oh my God, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah, no, but I think I nearly teared up with this lady. I was like, I literally, like, it makes me feel ill doing these things.
Yeah, sure.
And, I think there's this massive fallacy around employment. And yes, I have struggled over the last couple of years, but mainly because I just haven't I haven't had enough of myself to put into my work and my business.
Yeah, of course.
And with all the shifts recently, it just feels like I actually do have that now.
Yeah.
And it's paying off. I'm getting bits of work. I'm creating bits of work. I have an amazing community around me, and we are working together in the Temple of She to thrive.
Yes.
And why would I want to put any time into something else?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
And it's like the more we're thriving within our own offerings and like receiving money for that, we're just like, that's insanity.
Exactly.
Like, why would we do that?
Yeah. So to circle back to your original question, this next year, I want to thrive within the things that bring me joy, and to step away from the things that suck the life force out of me.
And what brings you joy, babes? Tell me.
Art, music,
yes,
women's groups,
yes,
community,
yes,
being in flow, being creative, and pouring myself into these projects that I actually have a passion for, and I can see the benefits that they bring to so many people.
Yeah.
I have a long history of working within charities and understanding that without community, we all fall apart.
Yes.
We all fall apart. Literally, a strong community creates strong individuals.
Yeah.
You cannot have a good, healthy group of people when all they do is live in their own little boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It does not work. That's not how we're programmed as human beings. And so if I can do anything that brings women especially, but in general, people together to have that feeling of linking and being part of something, and that beautiful sense of support that you get from those spaces, then I want to be doing that.
Yes.
And also studying to be a counsellor.
Woo! She said it. She said it. Woo!
Yes.
Oh, there's so much power that happens when we vocalize what we want, who we are.
Oh yeah.
And all of that yummy stuff.
Yeah. And you know, the counselling is a big part of it. I really, really am so keen to go and do that.
Yeah.
But there's that bit of me that's like, I'm doing it because I know it will be a good, stable thing for me to do. It will feed into all of my other work.
Yeah.
But there's still that little bit of me that's like, it's you've got to go do the tick. You know, the yes, you have a certificate tick.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Which is why it's not my like number one thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But it is something that's incredibly important that will start this year and very soon.
It's gonna
me, it's
gonna like amplify everything else that you do, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It becomes the support for all the things that I'll be delivering.
Yeah. Oh, that's so exciting.
Can I ask you the same question, please?
Oh yeah. So, what was the actual question I asked you?
You asked me.
Oh, like what was your specific visions and?
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. I can hear a motorbike outside. It reminds me of my old life as a motorcycle rider. It's so nice. Such a like. I don't know if the mics are picking it up, but yeah, every so often I hear a motorbike and I'm like, oh, that's so dear to me. So, I want to mention about what you said about community. I resonate so much with that. The feeling of connection is has got to be one of my all-time favorite feelings, because I feel it's the most wholesome and the most healing thing we can feel and experience as humans. It's that connection, and then because when we connect with other people, we find our piece in that puzzle, and that's often what happens in ceremony, isn't it? We all find what puzzle piece am I, and I only know what puzzle piece I am when I'm with you, because we fit together in this way, and I have this role and you have that role, and then we become stronger in our own roles because we're side by side. And so anything that really creates and nourishes that feeling of connection for me is paramount. And obviously one of the biggest things that I do that creates connection is singing, group singing and voicing together. I just think I love it so much, and we're going to be doing some singing today, which I'm really excited about. After this podcast, we're gonna get the Shruti box out and do some singing. I love the instrument so much. It's really amplified what I do. So I think my main focus, I guess, is really, I've already got quite a good foundation with the spaces I'm running. I love that I've got my own website. That for me is something that really, there's some kind of link with my website and my self-worth in a really healthy way. And pouring all of my creativity into that, and the spaces that I have to offer, continuously showing up for that. I guess my website is like a physical extension of what I'm thinking and feeling. So what I'm wanting to offer into the world, showing up, putting that on my website, putting it on my social media, continuing to create the spaces that I am creating for women, for the voice work that I do and the ceremonial work that I do, and just really nurturing that and celebrating that as well. Really celebrating and acknowledging what I've created, because it's actually really amazing. Like, the past version of me right now would be like, I never thought this was possible. I know I haven't really answered the question with regards to like a tangible thing I'm going to focus on, but I guess it's more a sense of what I already have, actually like recognizing that and focusing on that and that connection and that community. And if I'm going to put it in a box of like physical actions, it's like awakening the voice of the feminine, really focusing on that, because that is kind of at the epicenter of everything I do. Is when I'm with a woman in a space and I hear her voice move from one place of, let's say, slight suppressed expression, when I hear that voice move from that place to an opening, a widening, a expansive, free place, that is the most soul fulfilling feeling that I get in my whole body. And it's like, this is why I'm here. That feeling of seeing a woman and hearing a woman be empowered. And the voice is just an audible byproduct of that expansion. So it's a way for me to hear it. It's a way for me to track where their energy is. So like being in the presence of a woman that trusts me enough as well to like really expand and voice that is, it's deliciously fulfilling. So yeah, I kind of went a bit around the houses with that, but that is where I'm at. But I think, yeah, really like focused in on the appreciation of what I have created and what I am doing, because I've suddenly realized like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I'm in it and I'm doing it, and it's thriving and it's bloody brilliant.
So I'm gonna push you. It can be absolutely anything.
Yeah.
What's one thing that's new that you want to call in for this next year?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I need that one. All right. Can it be a shift in my programming as opposed to
absolutely anything that's new?
I really, really want to, and I'm going to call in the shift within myself that goes from a place of, if I'm up, then I must come down, as you know, that's been playing out for a long time now, to a place of love is infinite and joy is infinitely accessible at all times. Peace is infinitely accessible at all times. And it doesn't mean I don't feel deep emotion. Like, yeah, do that. I'm always doing that. But it's that there's a certain program that is like, when I've achieved something really beautiful, there'll be a self-doubt. It, like afterwards, it'll be like an elastic band. I always feel like it's an elastic band.
Yeah.
So I'm calling in, and I will embody this next year, or maybe before next year, is that it's infinite. It's ever present.
It's not a finite resource.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's not a finite resource.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a really cool model that I love thinking about. I'm going to check the time. Oh, we're good. So if you imagine this is your lifeline, okay? If in your early programming you experienced extreme highs and extreme lows.
Oh, did I?
You then have the capability throughout your life to keep going like that, okay? And because you've got the program of it's come up and it's gone, it can go down. For those who haven't experienced that, their lifeline only does this. They've only got access to those things. So I'm waving my finger in a way that's relatively settled. There's not anything major. There might be occasionally high peak or an occasionally low trough, but the idea is that if you have experienced extreme troughs, then any trough you feel will take you straight back down to that level of trough. And it's the same with the peaks as well. So as a visual, it's about just pulling those parameters in just a touch to like a safe zone where they're not quite so roller coastery.
Yeah. Do you know, I love that you've just explained that, because what I find is so cool about that is it correlates to a frequency wave, like a sound wave. And recently someone explained to me, this is so mad how this actually ties in. It's blown my mind a little bit. You know how our issue with the sound on the podcast and other things so far has been clipping? Do you know what like the concept of that is?
It where it's like too much, so it just stops?
Yeah, so someone actually explained a visual of it the other day, and it is so similar to what you just said. So when the sound clips, so those of you who've listened to the podcast before, you might have heard like if there was a sudden loud noise, if like we both laughed really suddenly, it sounds fuzzy and it sounds really jarring. So what is actually happening in that moment is the sound waves, like obviously they're kind of relatively mellow, and then if there's a sudden loud sound, it will like shoot, like it'll be like a peak and a trough. So you've got like a bandwidth, which is, this is going to be hard just by audio if you're not watching the podcast, but just bear with me here. There's like a bandwidth, if you imagine like a rectangle, which the sound wave is in, right? So when that sound wave goes outside of those parameters, what happens is the speakers cut out, but they cut out and come back on like within milliseconds. So they're constantly cutting out and going on, off, on, off, and off and off, and like really fast. So that's what causes the like distortion in audio. So what you've just explained is like when
it's the sound waves and the clipping.
This is crazy. This is so relevant to me, because my whole journey has been like as a child being like really hyperactive and then really low and then clipping basically. I've been, my energy's been clipping.
And I wonder if like the absolute peaks, because I mean I've noticed with you can experience extreme amounts of joy and excitement, and your program of, you know, if you go up, you got to come back down, and that program often seems to me not back down to baseline, back down all the way in reflection to what you've gone up by. Where was I going with this? And I wonder if like that extreme shooting up is like part of that kind of like, I've got to get as much as I can in as quickly as I can,
right?
Because it will come back
down. Yeah, that's interesting.
So I wonder if as you start to unpick that a little bit, it will be a more gentle rise, which will mean that your nervous system won't be like, oh, okay, we're going to completely reverse this. Because it's all like 100%, like it's all like a trauma response thing, you know, as a kid being like, oh my god, it's gonna go if I don't if I don't stay happy, then I'm gonna be really, really sad. But what I'm finding is like everything in our external reality obviously mirrors what we're internally experiencing, and I've known for ages that the reason that I've had so much trouble recording things with the podcast, with my music, I've always had an issue with clipping, no matter what microphones I use, no matter what audio equipment, and I've known that I'm being shown something, and this very conversation is blowing my mind a little bit, because it's this podcast that I've got the good mics. So in theory there should be no clipping with these last two podcasts, which is amazing, because I'm speaking about really healing that part of my energy that has been clipping and cutting out and burning out. And so how do you, with regards to audio equipment, how do you stop clipping? Okay,
so let's pick that apart.
It might make sense, it might not, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it might correlate to your experience.
I love stuff like this. I love like relating things. I really love relating things. So let's really go like literal here. Today I have taken the time to bring extra equipment to your house.
Okay.
I've taken the time.
Yeah.
I've put in the effort of setting it up, of actually like care for it. And that is something that I've not done before.
And actually, I think you set up quicker than you've ever set up before.
Yeah, the irony there.
Even though there was more equipment.
Yeah, because in my head previously it's like, oh, there's so much to bring, there's so much to take, there's so much to do, there's so much to edit, la, la, la. And my go-to mindset in the past would be quickest, fastest result for everything. And I think this time around I'm like, no, that's something I've noticed in the last 2 weeks. Stop with the quickest, fastest result. You've got to stop with that, because it is not doing you, it's not serving you. And so this is all tied in, isn't it? Like, just take your time, Grace. Just take your time. And as we said in the start of the last podcast, there is no time.
So instead, so essentially what you're doing in taking the time to bring the equipment and set it up, and have the means for it to be not in a situation where it will clip. If we correlate that back to your peaks and troughs energy wise, instead of a really, really high and then a low, it's like a nice gentle rise,
gradual rise,
and then a nice gentle descent. Oh, I like that a lot.
I like this. Just relates to so much, doesn't it? Like so much.
As somebody famously said in a journey once, repeatedly, and it took me a minute to click that you were being so literal.
I have no idea what you're about to say.
Everything is sound.
Oh my God! Everything is sound. Everything is sound. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding. Oh, that's just hit me on a deeper level. Oh my gosh. At the time I was like, yeah, everything is sound. Oh, everything is sound. But like now I'm like, oh, the frequency wave, like that for me, like the answers in the frequency waves, Grace. They're a physical representation and manifestation of your energy. Like, whoa. This excites me massively. Like, I really love, like I said, like making these, like relating things.
It's
like,
you and your matching thing.
I love matching. Do you remember that time in your old house where you had a circle window? And I think I got like your daughter's hula hoop, and I just picked it up and I was like, oh, and it was like the exact size of this circle, and it was so satisfying. And you were like, you're always matching things. And from that moment, I really appreciated that. I just, the aesthetics.
You love it. You love it when you see things that match, and you're like,
matching. Like matching colours, like, matching shapes, or just. Oh, I just love it. It's that feeling of connection again. It's like almost in my head. I can hear like. Hello. Ooh. Or when we send each other videos of the Hoover fitting perfectly down the side. Or Hoovers in nooks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or the other day when I fit the djembe underneath my desk, and there was like a millimetre to spare, and it's like, oh God. If anyone's got any videos of things fitting in spaces really well, please send them our way.
Yeah. Because
it will make our day.
What we should do is just like line up loads of videos and just do a segment of your vocal reactions to them. Because it's quite spectacular.
Yes. And interestingly, back to human design again, part of I think it's a sacral. I have a defined sacral center, which means that part of how I make decisions is through sound, interestingly. So if like someone offers me something and I'm like, oh, like it's a no, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm like, and it's so instinctual, like I'll do it, like I'll make a sound for like everything. So this would work great.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Send us your videos, guys. Do you have something in your house that you can video for us that just fits perfectly.
All right, the Kallax box effect. I know that they were made for the Kallax unit, but still so satisfying.
Yeah, very satisfying. And actually now you've got my partner doing it as well. She
now sends me videos. Yeah,
she finds something, she'll send you a video.
She just put like a flip flop down the gap of one of your baskets the other day. She's like, I know this isn't technically right, but I just thought you'd like it. I was like, yep, keep them coming.
Oh dear.
Oh, this has been a great podcast. It's interesting listening to the energy of our last one was like the end of the year, like winding down, and then like instantly the energy of this one is like, let's fucking go.
Let's go. Awesome. And wow, we're going fast today, aren't we? We're usually like bang on 40 minutes.
Well, my intention this morning, because I do like a little yoga flow every morning of YouTube video, and she's always like, think of one word intentions, and I always make sure I do that. And today was like absolute flow state.
Ooh,
so freaking hitting it, mate.
Perfection.
In it.
Lovely. Very quickly, because you spoke about it with such beautiful enthusiasm, what is your website, Grace?
Oh, my... This is the point where I should know my web address. Because everything's links these days, isn't it? It's like, it used to be like www. But just go to my Instagram, please, and then find my website from that. Because I don't know the actual web address, and I'm like, who even types in websites now? So my Instagram is Lightlooper. And from my Instagram page, you'll just find a link to my website, and everything's on there. I post everything on my Instagram too, but my website, everything's nicely laid out, like my online courses, my in-person events, these spaces that we're holding together. So
Temple of She HQ is on there.
It is. Temple of She HQ is on there.
And it's just generally actually a really sexy website.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It is. Thank you, babe. Thanks. Yeah, yes. Okay.
Right, well, let's wrap this up. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year,
everybody.
everyone.
Goddess in you. I see the goddess in you. I see the goddess